smoke, got the city all burning. Still feels like my ops ain't learning. Trigger on the dots too sensitive. Top bro, take your time when you're turning. Trap game fully on furnace. 24 hours that it looking refurbished. Nothing ain't changed but the home address. So make it sweet one, put the weapon in the back in. Don't care if that chick can't dance. Trying to make sure that the phone line's twerking. See how they wanna ride this wave, didn't see their face.
So 2019 Audi S3, 310 brake horsepower, 450 newton meters of torque, obviously with the switchable modes here. Efficiency, don't even bother, literally feels like you're driving a 1.6 A1. Comfort, yeah, pretty much a standard A3. Auto, pretty nice. Dynamic, get a taste of S3-ness. But to be honest, what it's really about is the individual mode, as the individual mode allows you to, yeah, basically get the full beans. I think this is a brilliant family car and a brilliant middle of the road for anyone that's looking to trick their wife into getting a family car, or at least a second mid-sized car. If you're buying this for just pure driving feel, gonna be honest, there's a lot of other places you can look first before you come here. First of all, chuck another 5 grand on this, you can get yourself an RS3. Yeah, you could get a V10 Avant, you could get M5s, you could get M4s, Golf R's, etc. And this really is the competition to the Golf R, so this is where it's basically meant to shine. I think we've warmed up enough now, should be alright, but I'll give it some beans and show you guys exactly what we're working with here. So if I plant my foot, it's a quick car. It's a very, very quick car. It's planted to the road, as you guys can see. It's not a bad car at all. Please don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a genuine feat of engineering in every way. Seriously, if you put this on paper, there's really nothing wrong with it. There's really nothing that kind of beats it, to be honest, in its price range. However, for me, don't know about you guys, it's more about the feel of the drive and actually the engagement that you get. And to be quite frank, it's like driving a washing machine. Yeah, there's nothing to it. There's no soul. There's no, damn, there's not even any good noises, really. If you are someone that defines a good car on 0 to 60 times, and you know, all that sort of stuff, then yeah, you're gonna love this. But if you're watching this and you're kind of on the fence about getting one of these, it's a hell of a lot of money to splash out. I mean, hope Dan doesn't mind me saying, but you know, 22 grand cash, it's a hell of a lot of money. And there's a hell of a lot that you can get for that price tag. Now, don't get me wrong, this is an incredibly clean version, 40,000 miles on it. You know, obviously it was worth every penny for him, but in terms of actual, well, the reason why we do these things, driver's feel, yeah, it's just not there. It's just not there. And it's just a bit soulless, to be honest. It's a bit of a bloody washing machine. Yeah, I mean, if it was a washing machine, it'd be the fanciest, most expensive one you can get. But at the end of the day, it's just not, doesn't really pull you in. It's just more of a, everyone's kind of car, you know. Anyone can own this, and to be honest, it feels like they're catering for everyone as well. This hasn't been made specifically for someone that's into cars, and it hasn't again been made specifically for anyone that's just trying to use a commuter car. It doesn't really know what it is, and the reason why is because of these maps. So if I take it out of individual and I put it in comfort, and then let's say I give it some down here, like, don't get me wrong, yeah, it's sporty, it's fun, it's nippy, but it's a normal A3. There's really nothing distinctly RS or sorry, S3 about it, you know. I mean, even with the interior, like, it's just, everything's just a bit, it's not special. Like the steering wheel's great, heads up display, love it, couldn't been laid out any better. Ergonomically round here, yeah, brilliant. You feel kind of like you're in a cockpit, but outside of that, it's just a bit naff. I really, especially with Mercedes kind of dominating the interior game at the moment, you'd think they'd be working a bit harder. And yeah, I know it's a 2019, you know, it's 5 years old now, so trying to compare an old car to newer ones is just a bit silly, to be honest. But if you look at the competition at the time and even what they were offering, just, yeah, it's a very point and shoot car, which, I don't know, for me is a bit boring, to be honest. I don't think I like this car, and everything about it should really be making me like it, because let's be honest, it's probably one of the quicker cars we've ever had on the channel. 0 to 60, 4.6 seconds. It's not bad at all. Let's see how she gets on down the twistier lanes. Always a bit of a tricky corner, this one. A lot of blind corners around her. Like that. Tell you what we're going to do, we're actually going to put that back into auto mode, because we're going to do a quick little launch control. So, from what I can remember, off, that's off, put it into dynamic, hold down the pedal. Whoa! Jesus! Probably the worst place to do it, but can't have a go at me for having a go. Bloody hell. It's probably the busiest time of day to be coming down here, but it's fine, we're not breaking any speed limits. Can't deny it is bloody quick. Very, very quick for what it is. So if we have a look, should be fine to go. Get on your side, you bitch. Yeah, that's stupidly quick. I've taken quite a few cars down here, and yeah, never hit that much, so I think it's sensible to cool it off before I kill myself or crash the car, and we'll pick up on some more open roads. So I've been living with this car for a few days now, and overall, really, my opinion is it's not really an S3. And don't get me wrong, it is obviously an S3. You got individual mode, bigger brakes, seats, launch control, etc. But like many manufacturers, they're kind of losing their heart when it comes to making, well, high performance cars, really. I mean, if you look at the Mark II and Mark I S3s, those are out and out sports cars. This, it's kind of catering for too many people, to be honest. And it really does come down to these efficiency, comfort, auto modes. Don't get me wrong, I know that they're needed because not everyone wants to drive an S3 every day, but if that's the case, don't buy one. So if you do have a choice where you can, well, you've got 20 to 25 grand to play with, I'm gonna be honest, if you're on the fence of getting one of these, I don't really think you should. I think you should get an RS3 if you're looking to properly drive a car, or you should be getting an M4. I haven't driven a Golf R, so I can't comment. However, yeah, just it's a bit half and half, to be honest with you. Jesus! Woo! That is addictive. All right, I'll give you that on the S3. Bar all its faults, that is very, very addictive. I don't even think I launched it in full boost as well. So, yeah, I mean, fair play to that. But yeah, if it was down to me, if I'm playing with the same money, I'm probably gonna get a V10 RS6 or get myself a BMW M4. It's just not worth it. It's not, it's just, there's nothing there. You can't feel the road. It's fun pointing and shooting it, but that shouldn't define what, you know, a hot hatch is. It should be the handling. It should be affordability, to be honest with you. I still don't know why these are holding a price tag at 22 grand. I mean, I obviously know why people want them, etc. But when you could get a 5-cylinder one, just kind of looking for a sporty-ish car, which anyone in the family can use, then yes, this is the one for you. Get this one here. However, if you're really looking for a driver's car, you're better off looking elsewhere, to be honest, at the end of the day. This is just not, it just doesn't tick all the boxes. And I've realised over my time of driving this for the last few days, what it really comes down to is that this is a really good overall car. It's just a consistent 7 out of 10 on everything. Maybe the launch control is a bit of an 8 out of 10, but everything else, yeah, 7 out of 10. And do you know what? That is fine. That's fine for most people. E-Type Jag, very nice. But for me, or a true petrol head, yeah, you're not going to be satisfied with this. And sadly, the novelty of launch control, it will, like most things, and Tesla owners know this more than anything, that the novelty will eventually wear out. So yeah, unfortunately, not for me, this one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I could be completely wrong. Again, I'm looking to drive a Golf R soon. It's a great car, it's a good car, everything it should be on paper, but it just doesn't work in the real world. Thanks for watching.
Be smoke, gotta see you burning. So feel that my ops ain't learning. Trigger on the dots too sensitive. Top bro, take your time when you're turning. Track game fully